Today I'm going to try and do some pattern tests on these 2 3/4 inch estate shells right here for the 12 gauge. Double aught buck. I'm going to be using the Winchester Model 1300 Defender. I'm going to be shooting at this rough silhouette I have outlined of myself in a crouching position. So first I'm just going to take 3 shots from about 20 feet away, and we'll take a look at the pattern on each shot. Then I'll step back to about 50 feet, and then I'll take 3 more shots and we'll look at the pattern on each shot also from those 3, and then hopefully we can just see what kind of pattern these shells produce out of this kind of gun.
One shot from 20 feet away.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the pattern there. It looks like they were all in a pretty tight group, and I was aiming, like I said, just to the side of its black mark here. So it looks like we had 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yep. And then the wadding right there. So all of them real tight group and pretty close on target from 20 feet exactly. Let's try and see if we can see the exact spread real fast. So yep, about 4 inches across and about 3 inches down. So about 4 by 3 spread on that first shot. Let's go ahead and take another one now. First I'll cover those holes with duct tape so we can see the new ones.
Okay, we got the first shot holes covered up with some duct tape now. This time I'm going to try and aim a couple inches lower so we can keep the pattern separate so the holes don't get mixed up at all. So here goes shot number 2 from 20 feet.
Okay, now let's take a look at the results from that one. I don't see any mark from the wadding this time. That's weird. Let's count the holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all 9 on target, just like last time in a tight group. Slightly lower like I aimed, but no wadding hit this time. Don't know if that's really matters or not, but let's go ahead and get a measurement real fast. Again, about 3 inches across, and let's see, about 3 inches that way too. So just about an even 3-inch spread on the second shot.
Okay. Now we got the second shot's pattern covered up. I'm going to go ahead and try the third one, but this time I'm going to aim a couple inches higher than the first shot, so this one should go a little higher. So let's see what happens.
Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at the third shot. That one I felt a little more. I probably wasn't positioned very correctly. I don't know if you guys could tell, but it almost lifted me off the ground. Felt that one a little more, but it's all good. Let's take a look at the results. Look at that. The wadding went through with it this time, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and probably 8 right there, it looks like, on the side. And another one might have went through with it, I don't know. So definitely all in a tight group right there again. Third shot from exactly 20 feet. See the pattern? Almost 4 inches, about 3.5 across, and about 4 inches that way too. 3.5. So 3.5 by 3.5. First shot was 3 by 4. Second shot was 3 by 3, and then the third 3.5 by 3.5. So pretty consistent, about 3-inch groups at 20 feet away with its load and that gun, it seems like. So let's go ahead and take things back a little bit and step back to 50 feet and see what kind of patterns we can get with 3 more shots.
Okay, I got the third shot from 20 feet covered up now. Let's go ahead and try our shots from 50 feet and see what kind of patterns we get. This time I'm going to aim just like I did with the very first shot, just low center. Let's see what happens.
Alright, let's see if we can find out what happened there. Looks like a few hit over the last shot from 20 feet because there's 1, 2 new holes there. Let's count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I believe 8 went through right there. So, oh, and there's 9 right there. So, yep, that's the whole pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's go ahead and see the spread. Way over there on the edge of my arm there to this one right here by my fingertip. About 12 inches, dang. Side by side or sideways 12-inch spread. But this way it's only about, from that top one to the bottom, look at that, it's only about 6 inches of spread. So 6 inches that way, 12 inches that way on that first shot. So let's go ahead and get these covered up and take a second one.
Go ahead and try a second time. This time I'm going to go ahead and aim a couple inches higher, just like with the other second shot. So hopefully we can get the hole spread out a little more. See what happens this time.
Let's take a look at the second shot's results from 50 feet away. Looks like a nice spread out pattern there on the chest. On my chest, I should say. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Nice and uniform pattern. The last one was kind of sloppy. It had a 12-inch spread across that way, and then most of them were right here. But so now let's go ahead and get the measurement on this shot. From there to there, only about 8.5 inches this time. From side to side, and then up and down only about 6 inches. So that one was pretty tight compared to the first one. The first one was 12 by 6, I think, and this one was 8 by 6. So much better pattern. Imagine just right in my chest. Yeah, definitely a kill shot. So let's go ahead and see our third shot.
Our second shot from 50 feet's covered up. Now let's go ahead and try our third and final shot. Once again, I'm going to aim just a couple inches higher. Let's see.
Now let's go ahead and look at our final shots results. Definitely hit higher. It's like I was aiming. That's good, obviously, but seems like it spread out a lot more this time. Let's see. One all the way over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 right in my eyeball. So let's see the spread in inches. 11.5 inches from side to side again. So yeah, a lot bigger than that second shot. And that way it's an entire 11 inches from the hole on my eye to the bottom hole there. So we had almost an even 11-inch spread on that second shot, while this one, or I mean the third and final shot, while the second one was only 8 by 6. So 8 by 6 to 11 by 11 on the next shot from the same exact distance. So definitely get a little bit of variation each time, but even this would obviously been a kill shot. It got 4 directly in my chest, 1 in my neck, and 1 in my eyeball. 3 missed, but still pretty good pattern.